So if you need to construct an exponential equation, and you're only given two pieces of data, you can probably do it. You just need to plug in some numbers. And let's take this first one. A point gives you an x and a y coordinate. This means if you plug in 0, you get out 256 for this y piece, the response, the dependent variable. So I'm going to plug in this where y goes in for f of x, this in for x. And luckily, I don't really need to know I don't need to know both a and b in order to solve for something here. Because b to the 0 power, we don't care what b is going to be. It's just going to be 1. So a times 1 makes a. And by plugging in that first coordinate, we were able to isolate what one of the variables is. A is 256. So now that we know what one of the parameters is, we can find out the other one by plugging in our other point. 4 in for x, 81 in for y. That's what it looks like when you plug it in. First step is to get b by itself is you can get rid of this 256 because it's multiplying to b. So divide both sides by 256. So that's what we get on the left side as a decimal. And then if you need to get b by itself, it's being raised to the 4th power. So to get rid of an exponent, you can use a property of exponents where a power on top of a power causes them to multiply. You could do this. Raise it to the 1/4 power, but what you do to one side, got to do to the other to keep it balanced. So b to the 4th to the 1/4 power, let's cancel out like we want, and they make just b to the 1st, which is just b. So we'll need a calculator for this other piece. And in case you aren't aware, something to the 1/4 power, that's the same thing as the 4th root of something. So depending on which one you're looking for in your calculator, you could do 4th root of all this stuff, or you could do 0.31640625 caret, which means that symbol like that, to the 1/4 power. Both of those will get you there. But I'll use a calculator for this. It's a nice clean answer, 0.75 for b. So our final answer for this exponential equation, the f of x needs to be there, because that's the dependent variable. That's equal to 256, and we found 0.75 for b, so how about 3/4? Teachers like fractions. And it's to the x power because it's an exponential relationship. That's the exponential equation for this data.